Hey, welcome to Comp Plan Decoder. This is where we'll break down the top compensation plans in network marketing so you can actually understand how they work. No hype, no fluff, just the facts. I'm your host, Bill Kaysen, and today, let's decode Shakelee.
Unlock the money, decode the truth. It's time to break down the comp plan for you. No hype, no fluff, just numbers at work. Comp Plan Decoder, get paid what you're worth.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to pull out the essential knowledge you need fast.
Yeah, cutting through the noise to get to those key insights.
Exactly. We know you want those aha moments without wading through tons of text. That's really our mission here. And today, we are zeroing in on the 2024 Shakelee Incentive Booklet, specifically for the U.S. market, and this is the version updated May 1st, 2024.
Right. And our goal really is to walk through this booklet and just highlight the most important incentives, the biggest opportunities for, anyone involved with Shakelee.
We want to make it clear, show you what could actually make a difference for your business without getting totally bogged down in every little detail.
Precisely. It's less about reading rules and more about understanding the possibilities out there.
Yeah. Whether you're just starting out as an ambassador or you've been leading a team for a while, we'll hit the big stuff, bonuses, those amazing trips you can earn, recognition, and even the car program.
And, it's super important to remember, all of this operates under the umbrella of the Statement of Privileges and Responsibilities of Shakelee family members, the P&R.
Ah, yes, the P&R. That's the foundational piece.
It really is. It's the final word. If anything in this incentive booklet seems to contradict the P&R takes precedence. Good
point. And Shakelee can adjust these programs too, right?
Yes, they maintain that flexibility. It's mentioned in there. You can find the P&R online. We should probably mention the link is in the source material, but it's the key document.
Okay, got it. P&R is king. Now, before we jump into the fun stuff, the bonuses and trips, there's a disclaimer we absolutely have to cover. It's about earnings.
Right. This is crucial. Shakelee is very upfront that your success really depends on your own skills, your effort, how much work you put in.
Yeah, you might see examples of what people have earned, like in the average earnings chart on their site.
Yeah.
But those are just examples, not guarantees.
And remember, those chart figures don't usually include the costs ambassadors might incur running their business.
Also, and this is vital, compensation is never, ever earned just for recruiting people. It's about product sales and building a customer base.
Absolutely. So with that important groundwork laid, where should we start? Maybe the Star Club bonus?
Sounds like a good place. It seems like a way to get some quick wins, maybe.
Yeah, it's definitely designed to reward that early activity, bringing new people in. The basic idea. You earn a $75 bonus for every $500 in product sales you bring in from new people within one calendar month.
Okay, $75 in sales from new folks. But there's another part to it, isn't there?
Yes. You also need to personally enroll at least 3 new people, could be retail customers, members, or ambassadors in that same calendar month.
So it's sales and sponsoring working together. Can you earn more than one of these bonuses in a month?
Oh, absolutely. It's repeatable. So say you hit $1,000 in those first order sales from new people, and you enrolled 6 new people that month.
You'd get 2 bonuses. $150.
Exactly. $150. It encourages ongoing activity. However, there is a limit now, effective May 1st, 2024. You can earn up to 15 of these Star Club bonuses per calendar month.
Okay, a cap of 15. That makes sense. So let's clarify new enrollment. What counts?
A new enrollment is basically the very first order, any size order, placed by a brand new retail customer, a new member, or a new ambassador.
And you have to be the sponsor.
For members and ambassadors, yes, you need to be the original sponsor when they place that first order. For retail customers, their first order has to be placed directly with you, like first level to you, for them to count towards your 3 enrollment.
And this resets every month.
Yep. The counter for those 3 new enrollments goes back to 0 at the start of each calendar month. Fresh start.
Okay. And the $500 sales target, what exactly counts towards that?
It's the purchase price of that first order placed by those new people in the month you sponsor them.
But not everything in the order.
Right. It excludes sales tax, shipping, handling, anything without PV product volume, and also those initial ambassador join kits don't count towards the $500.
Just the product price on that very first order.
Got it.
And subsequent orders from that person don't count for this bonus.
Correct. Not for the Star Club bonus. That's all about the initial welcome.
Who can earn this? Is it just for people who are new themselves?
Nope. New or existing ambassadors, associates, or business leaders are eligible. The key is being the original sponsor of the new person making the purchase.
Original sponsor.
Okay. And here's something interesting. If the person who originally sponsored the new customer is only a member, or maybe they're inactive, that first order can actually roll up to the next eligible active original sponsor upline.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. And get this, you don't even need to meet the usual 100 PV personal order requirement for bonus eligibility to earn this specific Star Club bonus.
Really, that's quite flexible. What about someone who just signed up as an ambassador? Do they get a bit of extra time to qualify for their first one?
They do. Shakelee gives new ambassadors a bit of a runway. They get the rest of the month they joined in, plus one full extra calendar month to hit those first Star Club requirements, the $500 in new sales and the 3 enrollments.
That's helpful. A nice little grace period to get started. How quickly do these bonuses get paid out?
They're actually paid weekly, which is pretty fast. Shakelee processes them on Wednesdays. If you've got direct deposit set up, you'll likely see the money hit your bank account on Thursday.
Wow, weekly pay for that.
Nice.
And if you don't have direct deposit?
Then it just gets added to your regular monthly bonus check. And you can always check the details in a report in your back office. It breaks down the Star Club bonuses you earned.
Okay, weekly potential payout. Great. Let's shift gears now to the kind of the bigger picture program, the VIP Elite program.
Right. The VIP Elite program is really the main hub for recognition and incentives for the whole year. It runs January to December, and your points reset every year.
Points are key here, and they're different levels.
Yes, 4 tiers. Bronze Elite, Silver Elite, Gold Elite, and Platinum Elite. You earn points, you climb the tiers, and the rewards get better and better.
And this is where things like the big incentive trips fit in.
Exactly. All the incentive trips and those quarterly incentive prizes we'll talk about, they're all part of this VIP Elite structure. It's designed to reward a balanced business, bringing people in, keeping customers happy, and building leaders.
So how do you earn these points to move up the VIP Elite ladder? What activities count?
It boils down to a few core things. Sponsoring new people, obviously, retaining your customers and members, and team building, helping others grow their Shakelee business. The more points you rack up across these areas, the higher your status.
It sounds like you need to be active in several areas, not just one.
That's the idea, a well-rounded approach. You know, depending on your strengths, you might focus more initially. Like, if you're great at connecting with new people, the sponsoring points might be your first target.
Are there some basic requirements everyone needs to hit, regardless of the tier they're aiming for, like a minimum bar?
Yes, there are. Foundational stuff. First, you have to personally sponsor at least 2 new ambassadors during the calendar year, January to December.
Okay, 2 new ambassadors sponsored. What else?
You also need to be paid as director or higher for at least 4 consecutive months within that year.
4 months in a row as director or above. Got it.
And then, for the higher tiers, Gold and Platinum, there are extra rank requirements. For Gold, you need to hit paid as coordinator or higher for at least 1 month that year.
1 month as coordinator for Gold and Platinum.
For Platinum, you need to be paid as executive coordinator or higher for at least 1 month during the qualification period.
Okay, so minimum sponsoring, consistent director rank, and hitting specific higher ranks at least once for Gold and Platinum. Now let's break down the point categories. You mentioned the Star Club bonus feeds into this.
It does. For every $75 Star Club bonus you earn, you also get 10 VIP Elite points.
10 points per Star Club bonus. Is there a limit on how many points you can get this way?
Yes, there are annual caps on points from this specific category that count towards your overall VIP status. For Bronze and Silver Elite, the max is 120 points per year from Star Club bonuses.
120 points max for Bronze, Silver, and for Gold, Platinum.
It's higher. They can count up to 240 points per year from Star Club bonuses towards their status.
Right. Encourages diversifying your activities. What's the next point category?
Oh.
Ambassador sponsoring.
Correct. Ambassador sponsoring category. You earn 5 VIP Elite points when you personally sponsor a new ambassador or help an existing member upgrade to ambassador, and they place an initial order of $100 PV or more.
$100 PV minimum order for that new ambassador, and you get 5 points as the original sponsor.
Yes. And just like the Star Club points, there are annual maximums here too. For Bronze and Silver, it's 60 points max from this category per year. For Gold and Platinum, it's 120 points.
And these are the sponsorships that help meet that minimum 2 ambassador requirement we talked about earlier.
Exactly. And one important thing, if that new ambassador returns their qualifying order, Or if they become inactive based on Shakeelee's rules, those 5 points you earned could be deducted.
Oh, okay. So they need to stick around and stay active. Makes
Yeah.
sense. What about the new 2024 Ambassador Activity category? Sounds like it's about helping your new people get started.
That's precisely it. It rewards you for helping your new 2024 ambassadors gain traction. When someone you sponsored in 2024 accumulates $500 or more in their own product sales to their new customers and members.
So it's their sales activity, not just their own purchases.
Right. Sales to their new retail customers, members, or even other new ambassadors they might sponsor. And there's no minimum order size for those sales. When they hit that $500 cumulative total,
You get points.
you, as the original sponsor, get 15 VIP Elite points.
15 points for helping a new team member reach that $500 sales milestone. Are there caps here too?
Yep. Annual maximums again. 150 points for bronze and silver from this category, and 300 points for gold and platinum.
Okay, rewarding that mentorship. Next up, personal team volume growth, PTV growth. How does that work?
This one's about your own business momentum. You earn 10 VIP Elite points for each month. Your personal team volume, your PTV, grows by 250 PV or more compared to your baseline.
Compared to a baseline. How's that baseline set?
It's your 2023 monthly PTV average base. Shakelee calculates this for you. They look at your PTV for each month in 2023, they drop your highest month and your lowest month, and then average the remaining 10 months.
Okay, average of the middle 10 months of 2023.
Right. Or it's 2,000 PTV, whichever number is greater. That becomes your personal monthly baseline for 2024.
Whichever is higher, your adjusted 2023 average, or 2,000 plus EV.
Got it. And just to clarify, PTV includes...
PTV is your personal team volume. It includes the qualifying volume, or QV, which is currently the same as PV from your own purchases, up to 5,001 QV a month.
Okay, your purchases.
Plus the purchases from all your personally enrolled retail customers and members, and also the purchases from your first-level ambassadors and their customers and members. So your whole immediate team's activity.
Pretty much. And interesting note, normally there's a 500 QV cap per first-level ambassador that counts towards your PTV, but that cap is actually waived through June 2024.
Oh, that could make a difference for PTV calculations in the first half of the year. Good to know.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk rank advancement points.
Yes, this category rewards achieving new leadership ranks and holding them. You earn points when you hit a new paid as rank and then maintain that same rank for 3 more consecutive months. So 4 months total at the new rank.
4 consecutive months, and you can't use volume grace months during that time.
Correct. No volume grace months or waivers allowed during those 4 qualifying months in 2024.
Now, what counts as a new rank here?
Yeah.
There's that 2-year incentive rule.
Right. A rank is considered new for this if, 1, you've never held it before, or 2, you only held it before January 2022, or 3, you held it sometime between Jan 2022 and DSO year in 23, but for less than 4 consecutive months back then.
Okay, so even if you held it briefly a year or 2 ago, achieving it solidly now could count as new.
Exactly. But any months back then where you used grace volume or waivers don't count towards establishing that previous 4-month hold. It really rewards sustained progress.
So how many points do you get for these rank advancements?
It varies by rank. It starts at 30 points for hitting director and holding it for 4 months and goes all the way up to 300 points for reaching presidential master coordinator and holding that.
And you only get these points once per rank per year.
Yes, just once per rank during the year, awarded after you complete the 4-month hold. And these points do expire at the end of the year if you don't use them for something like the trip qualification.
Okay. Then there's business leader development points. That sounds like helping your team rank up.
It is. You get 50 VIP Elite points when one of your first-generation business leaders achieves a rank between director and master coordinator for the very first time and holds it for 4 consecutive months. Again, no grace months allowed for them during that time.
50 points for each first-gen leader's first-time rank up and hold. Is there a limit?
There's no limit on how many different leaders you can help rank up, but there is a limit of 150 points per individual leader. So you can earn points for their first 3 qualifying rank advancements.
Ah, okay. Rewarding those initial major steps for your team members. Lastly, the activity points category. What falls under that?
This is kind of a catch-all for other engagement activities. Right now, there are a few ways. Registering for the 2024 Leadership Summit gets you 10 points, max 10 per ID.
Okay, summit registration.
Getting 30 new completed meliology assessments, not the kids or prenatal ones, gets you 5 points, up to 10 points max per ID.
Mailology engagement.
Your first personal loyalty order that ships each month earns you 1 point up to 12 points max for the year.
Monthly loyalty order.
And if you manage to earn at least Tier 1 in all 4 of the quarterly incentives during 2024, you get a bonus 50 VIP Elite points.
Wow, 50 points for consistency in the quarterly challenges. Okay, so that's a lot of ways to earn points. What happens if a business changes hands, like a sale or survivorship? Do the points transfer?
Generally, yes. In a purchase sale or survivorship, Shakelee usually adjusts the new owner's base rank or PTV base to match the previous owner's. And the VIP points earned by the original owner usually transfer over too.
So the points follow the business.
Typically. But the new owner usually forfeits any points they might have earned personally before taking over the business. For combined businesses merging or splitting, Shakelee looks at it case by case.
But you can't earn points just from a reorganization or sponsorship line move?
No. Points aren't awarded for those kinds of structural changes. Shakelee makes the final call on point transfers in these situations.
Right, needs to be about genuine business building.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk trips. Punta Cana sounds amazing.
April.
2025.
Yes. April 7th to 11th, 2025, at the Paradisus Palmareal Golf and Spa. It's an all-inclusive resort in the Dominican Republic.
How do you qualify using those VIP Elite points we just discussed?
You need to reach Bronze Elite status. That's 250 VIP Elite points minimum to earn the trip for one person.
Oh, 250 points for one spot. And for two.
Reach Silver Elite status, 350 VIP Elite points minimum, and that qualifies you for a trip for two.
Okay, 250 for one, 350 for two. Do those general VIP requirements still apply? Like sponsoring 2 ambassadors and the director rank hold?
Absolutely. You still need those 2 new sponsored ambassadors in 2024. You still need to be paid as Director Plus for 4 consecutive months in 2024. And crucially, once you hit that 4-month director streak, you have to stay paid as director or higher every single month right up until the trip in April 2025.
Wow, maintain director all the way through. No slipping back.
Right. And using a volume grace month or waiver during that maintenance period would disqualify you from the trip. And remember those extra rank requirements for Gold Platinum status. You still need to hit coordinator or executive coordinator for at least 1 month in 2024 if you're qualifying at those higher point levels.
Okay, points plus sustained rank. How do you keep track of your points?
Shakelee has incentive trackers in your back office online. You can log in and see exactly where you stand with your points and progress towards the tiers and the trip.
Convenient.
Yeah.
Any other key rules about the trip itself?
A few things. Shakelee can cancel your invite or charge you costs if you qualify, but then fail to maintain that required rank leading up to the trip.
Ouch. Gotta stay consistent.
Yeah. And at least one person attending must be listed on the qualifying ambassadorship ID. If that's covered, the qualifier can bring a guest.
Makes sense. What about flights? Included?
Yes. Round-trip coach airfare is included. Shakelee arranges it from a major airport near your home address on file. If you want to fly from somewhere else, you'd cover any extra cost.
And the highest you can earn is a trip for two, right? Even if you're a Platinum Elite with tons of points.
Correct. Trip for two is the max prize level. It includes the airfare, ground transfers in Punta Cana, the hotel room, standard room for two, taxes, tips for included stuff, and since it's all-inclusive, most food and drinks at the resort should be covered too.
Sounds like a great package. Are there deadlines qualifiers need to hit?
Definitely. After the year ends, qualifiers get notified by email with registration details. There will be firm deadlines to register and provide flight info. Miss those, and you could face fees or even lose your spot.
Don't miss the deadlines. Can you buy in extra guests?
Usually, yes, you can buy an invitation for additional guests to stay in your room, depending on hotel limits. Details will be in the registration info.
Okay. And taxes. Qualifiers pay those.
Yes, the value of the trip is considered income, so you're responsible for taxes. You'll get a 1099 form. The trip is non-transferable too.
Can't give it away. What if something major happens, like getting pregnant or a medical issue?
There's a very limited possibility for a one-time rollover to the next year's trip in specific cases like documented pregnancy or a major medical condition preventing travel. You have to request it formally, it's reviewed case by case, and you'd still need to maintain your eligibility in the meantime.
Okay, a slight possibility for extreme circumstances. Now, there's another way to get to Punta Cana mentioned the Grow to Go invitation. That's not points-based.
Correct. Grow to Go is purely about PTV growth. Personal team volume growth over your baseline. No VIP points involved in this specific qualification path.
So just volume growth. How much growth do you need?
If you increase your total 2024 PTV by at least 24,000 TV over your base, you earn the trip for one person.
24,000 PTV growth for one spot.
Right. And if you achieve 36,000 PV or more in PDV growth over your base, that earns the trip for 2 people.
36,000 PTV growth for 2. This could be good for people really focused on sales volume, maybe.
Exactly. If driving volume is your main strength, this might be a more direct path than accumulating points across all the VIP categories.
How is the PTV base calculated for Grow to Go? Is it the same as the one for the monthly PTV growth points?
It's slightly different. For Grow to Go, your base is the greater of either your total PTV for all of 2023 or a flat 24,000 PTV.
Okay, total 2023 PTV or 24,000 PTV, whichever is higher. That's your starting line for this invitation.
Precisely.
Do you still need to meet those other requirements, like sponsoring 2 ambassadors and the director rank hold, if you qualify via Grow to Go?
Yes, absolutely. Those foundational requirements don't go away. You still need the 2 new ambassadors in 2024, the 4 consecutive months as paid as director plus Marin, and you must maintain that director plus rank all the way through the trip month.
So Grow to Go gets you the trip ticket, but doesn't bypass the core leadership requirements.
Correct. And qualifying this way gets you the trip, but it doesn't automatically grant you bronze or silver elite status within the main VIP program. That's still point-based.
Got it. And no qualifying through reorganizations here either.
Nope, same rule applies. Grow to Go has to be earned through organic volume growth, not structural shifts.
Okay, 2 clear paths to Punta Cana points or PTV growth. There's also a leadership invitation for keys and above. Tell me about that.
This is another alternative route, specifically for those at the key coordinator rank or higher.
Okay, for the higher ranks, what are the criteria?
First, eligibility. You need to have been paid as key coordinator or higher for at least 4 months back in 2023. Doesn't have to be consecutive.
4 months is key plus in 2023.
And you also need to be paid as key coordinator or higher for at least 4 months during the 2024 qualification period. Again, not necessarily consecutive.
4 months is key plus in 2024 as well.
Right. And once you hit that, your paid as rank can't drop below your established 2024 VIP Elite rank advancement base rank for the rest of the year and up to the trip.
Okay, maintain rank above your base. How do you actually earn the trip with this invitation?
You earn the trip for 2 if you have at least 3 personally sponsored business leaders in your downline within 6 generations, but stopping before the next key coordinator plus, who each fully qualify as at least bronze elite.
3 personally sponsored downline leaders hitting bronze elite or higher. What does fully qualify mean for them?
It means each of those 3 leaders needs to hit the 250 VIP points, sponsor their 2 new ambassadors, or get the 10 ambassador sponsoring points, achieve the 4 consecutive months as paid as director plus stay, and maintain that director plus rank through the month before the trip.
Wow, so you need to develop solid VIP qualifiers in your team.
Exactly. And you, the key leader, also still need to personally sponsor your own minimum of 2 new ambassadors during 2024.
Okay, and like Grow to Go, this gets you the trip, but not necessarily VIP elite status itself.
Correct. Trip qualification, but VIP status is still points-based.
Gotcha. One last way mention for Punta Cana, the Presidential and Senior Master Coordinators invitation. Sounds pretty straightforward.
It is. If you are paid as presidential or senior master coordinator for at least 9 months during 2024,
9 months of the top ranks.
and you hold one of those ranks in the month right before the trip, March 2025, you automatically get an invitation for 2 people.
Automatic trip for 2.
Right. Yeah. And your rank can't drop below master coordinator leading up to the trip. Again, this invitation is just for the trip, doesn't automatically grant VIP status.
Okay, so multiple paths to Punta Cana depending on your focus and rank. Now, there's another trip earlier in the year. The Shakelee Cares Elite Retreat in New Orleans.
Yes, this one's happening September 19th to 22nd, 2024 in New Orleans. The qualification period is shorter, just January 1st to June 30th, 2024.
Shorter window. How do you qualify for New Orleans?
You need to achieve Silver VIP Elite status, so at least 350 VIP Elite points by the end of the June PV month.
350 points by June 30th. Anything else?
Yes, you also need to be paid as the rank of coordinator in that specific month, June 2024.
Okay, Silver Elite points and paid as coordinator rank in June. Do the standard VIP rules apply here too for that shorter period?
They do. By June 30th, you still need to have sponsored your 2 new ambassadors for the year, and you need that 4 consecutive month run as paid as director, plus completed within that Jan-June timeframe.
And maintain Director Plus through the retreat in September.
Correct. Rank maintenance is key.
Who gets to go? Is it for 2 people?
This retreat is specifically for 1 person, the qualifying Shakelee member.
Just for the qualifier.
Right. And there's a potential limit. If more than 25 teams qualify, Shakelee will invite the top 25 based on their total VIP Elite points earned by the end of June.
So top 25 by points if it's competitive. What's included for the person who qualifies?
It includes round-trip coach airfare for the qualifier, group transfers in New Orleans, some planned meals during the retreat, and the hotel stay with taxes and tips.
Can they bring someone if they pay?
Yes, there's an option to add a second person, spouse, partner, or an active business leader from their personal group. But that guest has to pay for their own airfare and a specific buy-in cost for the retreat itself.
Okay, buy-in option for a guest. Same rules apply about rank maintenance, potential cancellation, needing to register by deadlines, likely end of July for this one, non-transferability, and taxes.
Yes, all those standard trip rules apply here as well. No substitutions allowed for this one either. And definitely important to note, this Shakelee Cares Elite Retreat event is separate from the Shakelee Cares nonprofit organization. Two different things.
Good distinction. Okay, let's move on to the quarterly incentives. These happen throughout the year.
Yep, 4 of them, 90-day periods, John Mar, April, June, Jules Sep, Octodec. They're designed to reward more frequent business growth and VIP point earning.
How do you qualify? Are there tiers?
2 tiers each quarter. Tier 1, earn at least 40 VIP Elite points total in the quarter, with a minimum of 30 points from sponsoring categories and 10 from retention categories.
Okay, 40 points total, with a 30-10 split between sponsoring and retention for Tier 1. What about Tier 2?
Tier 2. Earn at least 80 VIP Elite points total in the quarter. The minimum split here is 60 points from sponsoring and 20 points from retention.
80 points total, 60-20 split for Tier 2. Which specific VIP point categories count towards sponsoring and retention for these quarterly goals?
For sponsoring points in the quarterly context, it's the Star Club bonus points, 10 per bonus, and the Ambassador sponsoring points, 5 per $100 plus sponsor.
Okay, Star Club and Ambassador sponsoring points.
And for retention points, it's the new 2024 Ambassador Activity points, 15 points, and the monthly PTV growth points, 10 points per month.
New Ambassador Activity and PTV growth,
Good.
retention points. Got it. Do the annual VIP point caps apply here?
No, that's the good part. For these quarterly incentives, all the points you earn in those specific categories during the quarter count towards the Tier 1 or Tier 2 goal. The annual maximums don't limit you within the quarter.
That's great. What kind of rewards do you get for hitting Tier 1 or Tier 2?
The rewards are unique each quarter. It could be products, swag, business tools. You'll need to check Shakelee news and events for the specifics for each 90-day period.
So check official communications for the quarterly prizes. Is there anything for leaders in these quarterly incentives?
Yes, there's a leadership category. If you're paid as Key Coordinator Plus and met the 4-month Key Plus requirement in 2023, you can earn the Tier 1 quarterly incentive by helping 5 or more people in your personal group earn any tier 1 or 2 during that quarter.
Helping 5 team members succeed gets the leader the Tier 1 prize. Interesting. Okay, let's talk about Shakelee recognition. How does Shakelee celebrate achievements?
Several ways. A big one is recognition at the annual Leadership Summit. For the 2024 summit, they recognized new rank promotions based on a 5-year rule. Basically, significant advancements achieved between July 2023 and April 2024 and held in April 2024.
What did that recognition involve?
Usually an exclusive award and getting to walk across the main stage. Big moment.
Yeah.
You had to be registered for the summit by the deadline, though.
Walking the stage. That's cool. Are VIP Elite qualifiers recognized too?
Yes. People who earn VIP Elite status in 2023 get recognition experiences throughout 2024 based on the tier they hit. Plus, Shakelee gives out special awards at the summit, like the Spirit of Shakelee and True Leader Awards.
What about looking ahead to 2025 recognition?
It'll be similar. Recognition at the 2025 summit for new ranks achieved based on the 5-year rule, looking back from about Jan 2019, and held in April 2025. And those who earn VIP Elite in 2024 will get their recognition throughout 2025.
And earning VIP Elite early in 2024 might mean earlier recognition.
Yeah, possibly some earlier perks or recognition from the home office, and could make you eligible sooner for things like that New Orleans retreat we talked about.
Okay. What about just hitting a new rank during the year? Any immediate recognition?
Definitely. When you qualify for a new paid as rank, per the 5-year rule, and Keys Plus need to hold it 3 consecutive months, you typically get a call from the home office, a nice bouquet of flowers, and an official certificate.
Flowers and a certificate. Nice touch.
Plus, you get invited to walk the big stage at an upcoming event to receive a custom trophy for that rank.
Trophy too. Very cool. The booklet also mentions special celebrations for new key coordinators and new master coordinators.
Yes, these are pretty special. For a first-time key coordinator who qualifies and holds the rank for 3 consecutive months and stays senior executive coordinator plus up to the event, Shakelee helps host a reception right in their hometown.
A hometown party. That's personal.
Yeah.
And for master coordinator,
For a first-time master coordinator who qualifies and holds it for 3 consecutive months and is paid as master the month before, they get a really exclusive trip for 2.
trip for 2. Where to?
It includes airfare, VIP transfers, 2 hotel nights, and dinner with the CEO, Roger Barnett. Very VIP treatment. Both attendees have to be on the qualifying ID for that one.
Dinner with the CEO. Wow. Okay, shifting to cash incentives again. The 2024 rank up bonus sounds potentially lucrative.
It really can be. This program lets you earn cash bonuses up to $20,000 total for advancing in paid as rank above your rank up base rank and holding that new rank for 4 consecutive months.
4 consecutive months hold again.
Right. Qualification runs January to December 2024, and you can actually be working on qualifying for up to 3 different rank bonuses at the same time. December 2024 is the last month you can start a 4-month qualification.
Up to $20,000 total, and you can work on 3 bonuses at once. Who's eligible?
Pretty much everyone from new members who upgrade to ambassador, all the way up through existing business leaders, up to senior master coordinator rank.
Okay, broad eligibility. How does it work again? Achieve a rank higher than your base, hold for 4 months.
Exactly. Achieve a paid as rank above your 2024 rank up base rank. Maintain it for 4 consecutive months. No personal volume grace months or waivers used during those 4 months.
And if you jump multiple ranks?
If you jump, say, 4 ranks, you'd qualify for the first 3 bonuses simultaneously. Once you complete the 4-month hold for those, you could then start the clock on the 4th rank's bonus.
Okay. And for brand new ambassadors, that first step to director.
Right. For someone whose base rank is ambassador, the director rank up reward, which isn't cash, as we'll see, doesn't count as one of the 3 cash bonuses they can be qualifying for concurrently.
Good clarification. How is that rank up base rank determined?
It's based on your history. It's the highest paid as rank you held for any 3 months or more total in the last 5 years. They don't have to be consecutive months. Or if you haven't hit that, your base is just ambassador.
Highest rank held for 3+ months in 5 years. Or ambassador. Okay. What are the bonuses?
The director reward is that leadership summit registration for 2 and a 1-night hotel credit we mentioned earlier.
Right, the summit package for director.
Then the cash starts. Senior director is $1,000. Coordinator is $2,000. Senior coordinator is $2,500. Executive coordinator is $4,000. Senior executive coordinator is $5,000. Key coordinator is $7,500. Senior key coordinator is $10,000.
Getting substantial now.
And then master coordinator is $20,000, and presidential master coordinator is another $20,000.
$20,000
Yeah.
for master and presidential. Wow. When do you get paid these bonuses?
The month after you complete the full 4-month qualification hold. It's usually paid around the 25th via direct deposit if you have it, separate from regular commissions. Otherwise, it's in your next commission check. Business leaders need a separate bank account for these.
Okay, paid after the hold is confirmed. Let's recap that director reward summit registration and hotel. Any specifics?
Yeah, it's registration for 2 people on the account for the 2024 summit, plus reimbursement for 1 night at an official conference hotel. You have to register, attend, and book at an official hotel to get the reimbursement. If you already paid registration, they'll refund you. The hotel money comes after the summit.
Great way to get directors to the big event. Are there other crucial rules for these rank up bonuses?
Yes, quite a few important ones. First, your organization volume, OV, needs to stay the same or increase each month during the 4-month hold compared to the month before you ranked up.
Maintain or grow OV.
Second, in any single downline leg, only 2 people advancing can earn a rank-up bonus on the same underlying volume simultaneously. The 2 lower in the genealogy get it. Director promotions are looked at separately from Senior Director Plus for this rule.
Okay, limit stacking bonuses on the same volume.
Third, you need customer activity. Each month of the 4-month hold, you need at least 6 unique retail customers or members in your personal group with orders totaling at least 500 PV. Unique people, separate addresses, unique credit cards, no prepaid cards.
6 active customers with 500 PV total minimum builds a real customer base.
Exactly. And finally, if products that helped you qualify get returned, that could disqualify the bonus.
Right, returns can impact qualifications.
Right.
What about reorganizations and rank up? Allowed.
Generally, no. Shakelee usually won't approve reorgs if anyone involved, upline or downline in the move, is qualifying for or eligible for a rank-up bonus, unless everyone signs off on giving up their bonus eligibility.
So reorgs can blot bonuses.
Pretty much. There are tiny exceptions for fixing quick sign-up errors, but Shakelee can deny reorgs aimed at getting bonuses or exclude uplines from the bonus if a reorg happens. Rank-up bonuses can't be earned from reorgs, roll-ups, or line movements.
Focus is on organic growth, not shuffling people around for bonuses.
Yeah.
What about buying or inheriting a business? How does that affect rank up?
If you buy a business or get one through survivorship, you, the new owner, are no longer eligible for the rank-up bonus with that acquired business. Any eligibility the seller or previous owner had doesn't transfer, it's personal.
So buying a business means you start fresh regarding rank up eligibility.
Essentially, yes. And you also forfeit any rank-up eligibility you might have had from your own previous position before the purchase.
Okay, clear rules there. Last big topic, the car bonus program.
Yes, the Shakelee car bonus. This is a long-standing incentive rewarding leaders in the dream plan for building their business, growing leadership, and increasing sales volume.
And it helps pay for a car.
Right. You can earn progressively larger monthly payments towards a new car, or a certified pre-owned one that's within the last 5 model years. The bonus amount increases as your rank increases.
Who's eligible for this?
Active business leaders in the dream plan. You have to complete a 3-month qualification period at a specific rank, meeting monthly requirements, and you can only participate in the program for each rank level once.
Qualify for 3 months, then you're in the program for that rank level. How do you officially get started after qualifying?
After you hit the rank and volume requirements for 3 consecutive months, Shakelee emails you a car bonus program packet. You then need to send back the registration form, proof of your car purchase or lease, and a photo with the car.
Photo with the car. Fun. How long do you have to submit that paperwork?
Within 6 months of finishing your 3-month qualification, or if you happen to re-qualify later at the same rank, within 6 months of that more recent qualification.
What if you need help with the upfront costs, like a down payment?
There's an option for that. You can request Shakelee to reserve up to 6 months of your anticipated car bonuses to help with drive-off fees or a down payment.
Reserve future bonuses. How does that work?
You fill out a specific drive-off down payment assistance agreement. Once Shakelee issues those funds to you, you have 60 days to provide the final car paperwork, lease purchase agreement, and registration form. If you don't, they might take the money back from your account.
Okay, strict timeline if you use the upfront assistance.
Yeah.
Let's break down the ranks, qualification, and bonus amounts. Start with Senior Director.
Okay, Senior Director. Qualify by being paid as Senior Director Plus for 3 consecutive months and hitting 5,000 car volume each of those months.
3 months paid as Senior Director plus reg 1,000 to 5,000 car volume monthly. What's the bonus?
Once you're in, it's $225 per month for a regular car or $250 a month if it's a hybrid. You can get this for up to 36 months.
$225, but $250 monthly for up to 3 years. What keeps you getting the bonus each month?
You need to maintain at least 5,000 car volume each month. If your volume drops below 5,000 or you use a grace month or waiver, you don't get the bonus for that month.
Maintain the volume. What if you rank up while in the Senior Director program?
Good question. If you advance to Senior Coordinator or higher, you can actually earn the higher car bonus amount for that rank in any month you qualify at that higher level without affecting your 36-month Senior Director eligibility or future eligibility for the higher program.
So you get a taste of the bigger bonus early. Nice. Okay, next level, Senior Coordinator.
Senior Coordinator qualification. 3 consecutive months paid as Senior Coordinator plus A and 7,000 car volume each month.
3 months paid as Senior Coordinator plus A, 7,000 car volume. Bonus amount.
$325 per month for non-hybrid, $375 per month for hybrid, again, for up to 36 months.
$375 monthly. What if your rank drops below Senior Coordinator, but you still hit the volume?
If your rank drops but you still hit the 7,000 car volume, you'd get the lower Senior Director bonus amount, $250 for that month. You need to maintain the rank and volume for the full Senior Coordinator bonus.
Rank and volume needed for the full amount. Got it. Senior Executive Coordinator.
Qualification.
Yeah.
3 consecutive months paid as Senior Executive Coordinator plus X and 9,000 car volume monthly.
3 months paid as Senior Exec plus 9,000 car volume.
bonus. $400 per month non-hybrid, $450 per month hybrid up to 36 months.
$400 and $450 monthly. And if rank drops but volume is met.
You get the senior coordinator bonus, $325, $375 for that month. Same principle applies, need rank and volume for the full bonus. Rank advancements still allow earning higher bonuses temporarily.
Okay, senior key coordinator.
Qualification. 3 consecutive months paid as senior key coordinator plus S and 13,000 car volume monthly.
3 months paid as senior key plus Addison, 13,000 car volume. Bonus.
$450 per month non-hybrid, $500 per month hybrid up to 36 months.
$450, $500 monthly. Drop in rank, but meet volume.
You get the senior executive coordinator bonus, $450 for that month.
Pattern established. Master coordinator.
Qualification. 3 consecutive months paid as master coordinator plus MAC and 15,000 car volume monthly.
3 months paid as master plus MAC, 15,000 car volume. Bonus.
$500 per month non-hybrid, $600 per month hybrid up to 36 months.
$500, $600 monthly. Drop in rank, but meet volume.
You'd get the senior key coordinator bonus, $450, $500 for that month.
And the top level, presidential master coordinator.
Qualification. 3 consecutive months paid as presidential master coordinator plus FAC and a hefty 23,000 car volume monthly.
3 months paid as presidential plus AC, 23,000 car volume. Big bonus here.
Yes, it jumps significantly. $1,400 per month non-hybrid, $1,500 per month for hybrid or fully electric, up to 36 months.
$1,400, $1,500 monthly. Wow, and if rank drops below presidential, the volume's met.
You'd receive the master coordinator bonus, $500, $600 for that month.
Okay, those are some serious potential contributions. Now, we kept saying car volume. Define that precisely for us.
Right. Car volume is specific to this program. It's calculated as your unencumbered group volume plus the personal group volume, PGV, from each of your first-generation leaders, capped at 2,000 PGV per liter.
Unencumbered group volume plus capped PGV from first-gen leaders. What's unencumbered group volume?
It's basically your own PGV, your purchases, your customer member purchases, but it excludes the entire PGV of any first-generation leader in the very first month they promote to paid as director. It ensures the volume isn't counted twice in that initial promotion month for car bonus purposes.
An adjustment for that first month of promotion.
Yeah.
And car volume only includes U.S. and Canada volume.
Correct. Volume from outside the U.S. and Canada doesn't count towards car volume.
Okay, so it's a specific calculation. And just to hammer it home, miss the car volume target for your rank in any month or use a grace month waiver.
No car bonus payment for that month. Simple as that. Consistency in rank and car volume is absolutely essential.
Got it. Phew. We have covered a ton of ground on this 2024 Shakelee incentive booklet. So many ways to earn rewards.
We really have. I think the main takeaway is just the sheer breadth of opportunities. Shakelee offers bonuses for quick wins, amazing trips for big goals, recognition that matters, even help with a car. It's all tied back to building your business, getting customers, developing your team.
And everything we talked about today, it's pulled straight from that official booklet. We've just tried to, give you the condensed version, hit the highlights so it's easier to digest.
Yeah, definitely dive deeper into the actual booklet for the areas that really catch your eye. And always refer back to that main P&R document for the absolute final word on all the rules and details.
So thinking about all this, the Star Club, the quarterly stuff, the big VIP Elite program with the trips, the rank up cash, the car bonus,
Right.
What part of building your business really excites you the most? Where do your strengths lie? And based on what we discussed, what specific opportunity feels like something you could really go after?
That's the key question to reflect on.
Absolutely. That's your food for thought. Thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive today.
Unlock the money, decode the truth. It's time to break down the comp plan for you. No hype, no fluff, just numbers that work.